So you're a gentle, loving man, and you've poured your heart out into your relationship with your partner. You've said yes to everything, but somehow it didn't work out. She's still gone. More than that, she may well have actually cheated on you or even turned everyone against you, not just your friends, but your children too. Is this your story? I wonder why this happens for those of us who are just the most gentle and loving people, and our world's turned upside down. Let's take this back to the beginning. Let's look at your relationship with your parents. I would suggest for any man who is like this tends to have an emotionally unavailable mother who he had to kind of perform to get her attention. Still never really learned anything from life from her. She was there, but not really there. The father was my way or the highway. You don't get an opinion, just do as you're told. This is genuinely the most common combination for a male who has grown into a man who doesn't understand conflict resolution, teamwork, and healthy communication. So that's become his familiar as a child. That's what he's gotten used to, and it became a pattern. Familiarity is important to us. Whatever we survived in the past, we'll repeat because our nervous system says, I know what to do here. So we're drawn towards that same toxic environment, attracting someone else who's kind of similar to one of our parents, emotionally unavailable or emotionally unstable. Unfortunately, then that means that us as very generous people who have learned how to create an exchange, I will give, therefore I will get from a parent, we try to integrate that into a romantic relationship. And it doesn't work because, well, the romantic partner doesn't have the same societal or biological disposition to provide as the parent did. So that exchange doesn't exist. All we do is give. We're trying to repeat that same pattern with a romantic partner, but the romantic partner's not interested. So then we go harder and deeper, and surely if I give a little more, it'll come back to me. Oh, just a bit more until we're hanging by a thread of our own identity. Is this sounding familiar to you? The only way to overcome this is recognize that the pattern existed to keep you alive as a child, for you to survive, to stay safe. And we can love that part of ourselves for adapting, but recognize it's time to retire that part of ourselves. The way that we overcome that is recognizing the parts of ourselves that we denied as children. Okay, I couldn't behave this way. I really wanted to do clothing and textiles as a child, but my dad said it was gay. So I left that behind and I took on the belief that this was true for me. But then again, there was an emotion of grief, of loss of something that I was passionate to that I haven't engaged in. And perpetually through life, we will give away parts of ourselves until there's nothing left, or almost no reference at all to our own identity. We have a fractured sense of self, finding our identity and appeasing others. When we reconnect with that unexpressed emotion, we also reconnect with a part of our identity we left behind. That incorporates things like confidence, self assurance, and for a man, masculinity. Don't expect the person you're infatuated with to turn around and see you unless you can see yourself first. If you are yearning for that woman that left you, understand the yearning that they represent to you as a part of yourself that you've left behind. And instead of looking to them to complete you, look within. I can teach you and show you how to find those parts of yourself you left behind. Send me a message and we'll have a conversation about how to unfracture yourself, how to bring those parts of yourself back to confidence so you're no longer yearning for the external because you've found what you need internally. Reach out, let's have that conversation.